Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session, we will discuss how to read the data from multiple rows in Excel by using Apache POI.jar file. In last sessions, we discussed how to download POI.jar files and how to configure the jar files with Eclipse. And also we discussed how to read the specific cell value from Excel by using POI.jar files. In today's session, we'll see how to handle multiple rows of Excel. So before reading the data from multiple rows, first we need to create one Excel file with some multiple rows of the data. So let me show you one Excel file. See here, we have an Excel called ABC. ABC Excel file we have. Just let's open the Excel file. In this Excel file, sheet number 1, sheet 1, we have 10 rows of the data. 10 rows of the data. Now I would like to write the code to read all these 10 rows of the data into my test script. So for reading the data from Excel, from multiple rows, so first as usual, we need to identify the location of Excel and open the Excel workbook and open the sheet. These steps are quite common, guys. In last session, we discussed how to connect to the Excel. Same lines of the code we required here as well. So how to connect to the Excel and read the data from Excel? See, first identify the location of Excel. File input stream, object equals to, file object equals to new file input stream. New file input stream of path of the file. So where is the Excel file available? That path we need to provide. So how can you get the path over here? Just right click on this ABC properties. I'm just taking the complete path of the ABC Excel file. Just close this, guys. Now I'm closing this Excel file as well. See, so how to write the code here? Just Control V. Here we are giving double slash. We already discussed it here. So we are just mentioning the double slash here to identify the path of the Excel file. Once you identify the location of Excel, next step is what? Open the identified Excel file. So we can open the Excel file in two different ways in POI.jar file. If it is a older format of Excel, if it is a .xls format, we are using HSSF format, horrible spreadsheet format. If it is the latest format of Excel, we are using XSSF format, XML spreadsheet format. So here we are using latest version of Excel, .xlsx format. So we are using XSSF format. So how to work with the XSSF format? XSSF workbook. So workbook object equals to new XSSF workbook. XSSF workbook of what? Understand everyone? So whichever the Excel file you identified, that workbook you are opening. So once you open the workbook, in that workbook we need to open the sheet. Do you remember in which sheet my data available? My data available in the sheet 1. So how to open the sheet from Excel file? So for that we have another class called XSSF sheet. XSSF sheet. So here sheet object equals to workbook object, whichever the workbook you open, in that workbook dot get sheet of sheet name. Already I explained these steps in the last video, guys. We discussed all these steps in the last video. First time when we are discussing about POI.jar file, I explained very clearly what is the purpose of every step. That's what I'm not repeating here again, guys. If you have any clarifications, you can refer the last video. So now once you open the sheet 1, next one, we need to identify the cell. So how to identify the cell and read the data from Excel file? So if it is single row, then directly we are writing the code and reading the data from Excel. Now we have multiple rows of the data. So first let's count how many rows of the data available in a Excel sheet. How many rows of the data available? So where is rows available in a sheet? So sheet object dot get last row number. This is the method we are using to count the number of rows in a Excel file. See, get last row num. So here get last row number. What is the return type of this method? Int. That means it returns one number. What is the number it is returning, guys? How many rows are available? That number it returns. So that's what I'm storing into int r count equals to. So now first I would like to print how many rows are available. So how can we print it? R count. That's all. Let's run this code. When you run this code, it will connect to the Excel file and count the number of rows in an Excel file and read the data from, okay, and also printing the number of rows here. How many rows it is printing? What is the output it is printing here? 9. 9 means what? So total 10 rows are available. So count also it is taking from 0. So count also it is taking from 0. Anyhow, indexes in a sheet are from 0. Count also it is taking from 0. So how to read the data from these multiple rows, guys? See, now I don't want to print the number of rows. So I know what are the number of rows, how many rows are available. That many times we need to run the code. For that we are using for loop. So here I'm giving int r. Int r. Next one, for okay, for r equals to 0, row number you can start from 0, and r less than or equals to count. So up to this many times you can run r plus plus. R plus plus. Rows we are looping. Okay, understand guys, rows we are looping. So here next step is what? System.out.println. So where is all the rows and columns available? Sheet. So what is the sheet object I created? Sheet object dot get row of, what is that? Row number. What is the row number? R I am giving. So first time execution, what is the R value? 0. R value is the 0. Okay, second time execution 1, 2, 3. Row numbers are changing. Okay guys, row numbers are changing. So we need not to worry how many times it will execute. So how many number of rows are available, that many times my program will get execute. Okay, so dot get the cell of, what is that? Get cell of what? 0. Get cell of 0 dot get string cell value. This is the first row, first column value. And the first row, second column value I want to read, Kishore. How to read the data from second cell value? System.out.println sheet object dot get row of what? R. Same row dot get cell of 1. 1 means what? Second column dot get string cell value. This is how we are reading the data from. This is how we are reading the data from multiple rows in a Excel file by using poi.jar file. Let's run this code, guys. Let's run this code. When you run this code, it will be connecting to the Excel. See, Kishore Kumar, Qshore Technologies. Kishore Kumar 1, Qshore Technologies. Kishore Kumar 2, Qshore Technologies. This is how we are connecting to the Excel and reading the data from multiple rows from Excel using poi.jar file. But Kishore, my requirement is simply not reading the data into my test script. This data I would like to pass into my application. How to pass this data into my application? How can we pass this data into my application? Simple. I'm going to write one code here now, but I don't want to pass 10 rows of the data. It will take more time to execute, guys. That's what I'm just using 3 rows of the data. I would like to pass only 3 rows of the data. Same code we are using for 3 rows or 30 rows or 300 rows, guys. So we don't have any differentiation here. So, but just for saving the time, I'm using the 3 rows of the data. Now my requirement is, I would like to read the data. I would like to connect to this Excel and read the data from this Excel. And I would like to pass this data into my application. Assume that Kishore Kumar is the username. Qshore Technologies is the password. This username and password I would like to pass into my Facebook application. How can we pass this data into my Facebook application? Simple, guys. First, let me comment this code. I'll just comment this code here. Then we'll see how to write the code here. First, count the number of rows. How many rows are there? That many times we need to run the code. So for that we are using int r. Okay, next one. For r equals to 0, r less than or equals to, what is that? R count, r plus plus. Row numbers we are increasing. Now inside the for loop we need to write the code. WebDriver code we need to write to launch the application and maximize the application and pass the data. So that code we are keeping inside this loop. My requirement is I would like to launch the Facebook application, enter the username and password. This username and password, I want to read it from Excel file. So for that, how to write the code here? Simple, guys. First, I would like to open the Facebook application in Chrome browser. How to open the Chrome browser here? WebDriver reference equals to new Chrome driver, new Chrome driver. So before that, we need to set up the system property. Okay, Chrome driver exe file setup, we need to specify over here. So how to specify here? System.set property, system.set property, webdriver dot chrome dot driver. Usually we are not writing the launching application steps like this in projects, guys. We already discussed about the user defined methods in WebDriver. We are creating one method to launch the application. That method simply we are calling here and launching the application. Understand? So we are not blindly writing the lengthy lines of the code every time. Always we are trying to reuse the code. Understand? Next one is what? This value. What is the value? Chrome driver exe file location we need to mention over here. Where is the Chrome driver exe file available? This is the place. I'm just taking the path of the Chrome driver exe file. Chrome driver exe file we are taking and providing the path value, guys. Key name is webdriver.chrome.driver, and here we need to mention the path of the Chrome driver exe file. Same thing is applicable. Same thing is for IE browser, okay, Chrome browser, Opera browser, Safari browser, for everything. But only thing is key value is different and the path of the file is different, guys. Okay, so that's all. Once you create the driver reference, next one, see driver.get. What is that? HTTP facebook.com. Once you open this application, what next, Kishore? I want to maximize this application. Driver.manage.window.maximize. Once you maximize this application, I would like to enter the email. But this email value, I don't want to hard code here. I would like to read from Excel file. So how to read from Excel file? Driver.find element of by dot ID or XPath, whatever it is, guys. ID of what is that? Email. ID of email. But don't try to use ID, guys. Always use XPath while you are practicing. Okay. So by dot ID of email dot send keys. Till now we are hard coding the data here like this. Kishore Kumar, I'm giving like this. But now I don't want to give the data here. I don't want to hard code the data here. I would like to read this data from Excel file. Already we have an Excel file. So this is the Excel file. Where is the Excel file? In that Excel file, we have a first row, first column value. But I already connect to the Excel. I already write the code and we are in the loop only. So how to write it here? Sheet object dot, whichever the sheet object you created dot, get row, sheet object dot, get row of R dot, get cell of 0 dot get string cell value. That's all. This is my first line of the code. I hope you understand, guys. Till now we are just hard coding the Kishore Kumar here. Instead of hard coding here, we maintained in Excel. That Excel reference we are giving from the sheet, whichever the sheet you opened. In that sheet, first row, first column, that string value you can read it and pass into the application. Next one, see driver dot, second line, driver dot find element of by dot ID of, what is that? Pass. By dot ID of pass dot send keys. Send keys of what? Sheet object dot get row, sheet object dot get row of R dot get cell of 1, second column dot get string cell value. Understand, guys? Once we pass this email and password into the application from Excel file, I would like to print some message. What is the message? I want to read the title of the application. So how to read the title for our understanding? So it's not mandatory, guys. For our understanding, system.out.println driver.get title. For better understanding whether it is executing properly or not, plus I'm just giving it as a plus hyphen plus what is that? R value. So first time execution, what is R value? 0, 1, 2, 3. For our convenience, for our understanding, we are just printing the title with R. So loop value every time we are printing. Once we print it, I want to close application. Once we read it, driver dot close. So let's run this code. When you run this code, it will first connect to the Excel and create the sheet object. Then after that, it will create the reference for WebDriver and open the Chrome browser. And in that browser, it will open the Facebook application. After that, it will enter the email by taking the data from Excel file. So 3 rows of the data I mentioned in the Excel file. So how many times this code will execute? See, let's run this. When you run this code, it will connect to the Excel file. First, it will create an object. After that, it will create a reference for WebDriver. See, Facebook application open, and it will maximize Kishore Kumar. Yes, sign up, Facebook login or sign up, 0. First time execution. Second time execution, see. Second time execution, Kishore Kumar 1. Second row data it will take. Second row data, sign up 1. Third time execution, third row data it will take. So not only 3 rows, guys, even from 300 rows also we can read the data and pass the data into the application. This is the way we are working on poi.jar file to pass the data from different or multiple rows. So in next sessions, we'll discuss how to write the output. Till now we discussed on how to read the input. So next sessions we'll see how to write the output into the Excel file by using jxl.jar file as well as the poi.jar file. So thank you for watching, guys.